Syracuse in his 14 years there. Over at X in the center of the field, Syracuse and Colgate start off. Mason Cone wins the opening draw for Syracuse. Rather, that was Finn Thompson.
Fast and rely on that team chemistry.
Mikey Leo had an assist in the opener as well as a goal. Syracuse in front, and Syracuse scores! Big time up the middle. Syracuse takes the lead, and you can watch right in front. Owen Hiltz is a familiar sight for Syracuse, putting the ball in the back of the cage. He was one of Pat March's, the offensive coordinator's top recruits back in 2020, and he follows through really well to open up the scoring.
Yeah.
Jack Turner gears up. Will Mark covers it. It hung on the goal line for a second. But the second year in orange for Will Mark starts with a quick bunch of saves at Vermont and an even faster mindset there. Luke Rowe on the near side. But Muley, wearing number 2, takes it right now. He scored that hat trick on Saturday. Joey Spallina had one as well. A goal and an assist for the sophomore here. Joey Spallina was ACC Freshman of the Year a season ago. And in game number 2, he's got his 8th and 9th points of the year.
Just a defensive breakdown from Colgate. Got stuck substituting. There are about 6 Syracuse attackers there to 2 Colgate defenders.
Half of the year, teaming up with Joey Spallina a lot of times. Syracuse moves it behind cage. Quarterbacking with no one around him. Feed up top. Mikey Leo, oh yeah! Second goal of the season for Mikey Leo. Took that about 20 yards out and made it count. Watch here, Leo set up straight away. Spallina had a clear path to him.
That's exactly how Penn State had pretty much all of its success in the first game when they scored against Colgate. Colgate plays so tight on.
Roa again, marked by Donnie Tedesco. Owen Hiltz scored the first goal in this game, but it's stripped from him there. Colgate put 2 defenders around him and made it work. Max Gates, who drew the initial penalty, but here comes Syracuse again. Jake Stevens. 3rd goal of the season. He put through 2 in the opener, plus an assist. The Princeton transfer looking really good in just a different shade of orange.
And how about this Syracuse team on the ground balls? They've been so physical. That hit from Luke Rowe to just open up the space, and Jake Stevens, I mean, he finishes that 10 times out of 10.
Adam, we talked to Matt Karwek about how to do. Only 1 save for him on the only shot he's faced. Syracuse has stayed on offense for a long time, as evidenced here, as here they go. Wow! Right off the face-off, Syracuse scores again. Carter Rice comes through. 4th career goal, 1st of the season for the junior. Syracuse to begin the matchup here against Colgate. 2 goals in 8 seconds, the last 2, and that incited a Colgate timeout. Carter Rice follows through from way back. He was looking for the pass, and Christian Muley just let it go. Syracuse up 5-0 before the game. His 4-goal performance on Saturday. Searching for his first here, and he gets it. Hunter Druin runs in close and fires it home.
You know, Jesse, I said this in the open. What impresses me most about Druin is, as a midi, he's able to dodge so well from behind the net. Here, he does it in the traditional midfield spot, beats a pole as well. Syracuse doesn't slide. And what about that shot there from Druin? Not a great angle with the left hand, but somehow gets it past Will Mark. Looked like it might have hit Mark's foot, but, you know, either way, it goes.
6 of 7.
And it's crazy to say that that's what hurt this team last year. I mean, you can make the strong argument that struggles at the X kept the Orange out of the tournament.
No struggle up front there. Finn Thompson responds really quickly. Right after Colgate scores, Syracuse punches back.
6 goals, 6 different goal scorers for the Orange, and you get, again, you see it here, the way that Colgate plays defense, they focus so much on the crease, and that just leaves Finn Thompson wide open. It doesn't matter who it is, you can't leave anyone that open because that's a goal. Saying Hoddle being from Calvert Hall and coming to Syracuse is big because usually you see a lot of their top guys go to UNC with the Kelly family, they go to Maryland, but to get one of the Calvert Hall players in Syracuse is a big deal.
Wow, Joey Spallina, no look again. We saw that exact image plenty of times last season. Well, welcome back to a new year of lacrosse. Prime form for the sophomore.
He's just sensational. You can't put into words how good of a player Joey Spallina is because he can do it all. He senses that the defender kind of has a stick right near his hands, so he moves him behind the back, gets his hands free, and the power on the behind the back shot, it's not just that he gets it off, it's that he gets it off.
He would be right up their alley.
I wish they had it. You know, Hopkins has the band. It'd be awesome if Syracuse had one also.
Syracuse may not have the band here, but the defense certainly tall to the task. Carter Rice, who scored already for Syracuse, his first goal of the season, sent that away. Colgate moves back.
Pretty much went fully into the shot clock last time out, and now, again, taking the time here.
Connor having trouble moving in close, blocked away, and he falls down. Colgate sticks with it, but the Syracuse defensive line has strung up close plenty of times. Not there, though. Liam Connor rebounds. He took a tumble. This time he gets back up and scores.
Nice job there from the man at X, that was actually, that is Manicus at X to find the open guy in front. That's so important because this is an unsettled situation. Syracuse trying to figure out what just happened, and they find the open man. That's Liam Connor through what he went through when he was younger. He says, you know, if I can do this, anyone can do anything.
Colgate answering back. That was Druin just with the ball. Syracuse blocks it up front and sends it sky high. Colgate sticks with it. Druin waiting out at the right wing. There he is. He tries it, but Wilmark covers up. Druin, the senior, finally gives it away. Rappenstein still searching for his first goal of the year. Rory Connor, can he add on to his brother's work? Stays with it and finds the back of the net. So his younger brother scored Colgate's finishing goal to the first period, to the first quarter, and in the second, he comes up with his own.
And how in the world did he just do that? When he faced the double team from Sam Alexo, he's got a stick in his hand, somehow spins, finds space, and gets that one past Wilmark. Just an incredible play here, an incredible goal to absorb the contact, use that to create room, and then he's able to run the length of the field as well.
That's Jack Turner. Spin cycle move, flips it behind. Colgate with a chance, and Syracuse jabs it away.
You just got to go quicker. You have an open man. Give it to him right when you see it.
That shot misses wide across the goal mouth. Caden Cole was the first defender on that play. Colgate sticks with the ball. He got in close, but was turned around. Colgate another chance, another goal. Jack Turner, top right corner. Third goal of the season for the junior. He comes through at a big time. Colgate closes a once 5-goal gap to now 3.
Yeah, just a good look there to start things off from Liam Connor. And then the perfect placement on that shot. There's simply nothing that Wilmark can do about it. To get it into the top right corner as Mark is trying to move over, he just beautiful look there from Spallina. Cross crease and then the extra pass up, but just hits the post.
Syracuse so deceptive with those fakes. Spallina, nothing deceptive about that. Clear-cut hat trick. Second game in a row with 3 goals for Joey Spallina. Syracuse has a tradition around the number 22. You wait for a generational talent to wear it, and that's exactly who Joey Spallina is playing like, a generational. Heard all about that last season when Joey started to light things up. Feed to the near side. Sidewinding shot misses above the crossbar. Jack Turner scored once already. Trying to find the top shelf again.
Yeah, but that's the look that you want. You have an open shooter just over the bar, but you're okay with that. That's perfect. That's the looks that can get you goals in this game.
Jake Spallina, an aggressive move, put his cradle right in the chest of Michael Minikas. Scampers away from Ryan Favaro. Picks it up again. Colgate in front. Colgate scores. Flag on the play. The Raiders come through. Griffin Walker has his first career goal. The junior out of Orlando, Florida, muscled through the contact.
Finding a way to get a goal in unsettled situations like that is what can keep games close.
33 right, 1 minute slash. 33, 1 slash.
Caden Cole guilty of the penalty, a 1 minute slashing call, but Colgate another one. 3-1 the score Colgate in this quarter, although the Raiders still trailing by 3 in the game.
I mean, call it what you want, call it luck if anything, but somehow that ball finds the open man in front.
So that's a big moment for the Bismarck Raiders squad. They take the face-off. Hartzell right through. He took a few checks from behind. Colgate wins a foot race for the ball and stays with it. But that's a bad sight for the Raiders. Hartzell, remain face-off specialist, in a little bit of pain. Let's take another look at how it happened. Right from behind, John Mullen went airborne for the tackle, but made some incidental contact, and Hartzell took the brunt on the back end of that play.
Yeah, that's just gonna really knock the wind out of you. A massive hit there. It looked pretty clean to me. Talk about that diving trail check to knock that ball out. It wasn't the hit that got the ball out. It was the trail check before that initially got the ball loose. And that's just, things that you love to see. That's the extra kind of, how about this, pumping up your teammates. But it's this all stuff. It's the sport of lacrosse. What makes this sport so special is the fight of these players, the diving. And now, you're hurt, you get up and you pump up the crowd.
Yeah, that's what you love to see. Guy goes down, an important player to the roster. It looks like it could be serious, and he's okay. So that's really promising to see.
Again, I think he probably just got the wind knocked out of him there because that was a hard hit.
Hey, he's a lacrosse guy. It's what it's all about. What's the Rocky quote? It's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. That shot misses wide. Colgate stays on the attack. Man up for the next 35 seconds. Syracuse has not allowed a goal when a man down, including what is now 2 full-minute penalties. Jack Turner, 1 goal already. Connor's shot, oh yeah! What was a 5-goal deficit is down to 2. Rory Connor has his 2nd goal of the quarter, 2nd of the game, and 3rd of the year.
Colgate has gotten those looks on pretty much every single man-up opportunity. It's just Will Mark has been incredible, and they can't find the cage. But that time, just a perfect shot from up top with the left hand.
Minute man-down opportunity.
And for Syracuse here, you got to get the lead back up to 3, back up to 4 going into the half. Because, again, you're up 5-0 to start this game.
Syracuse trying to retake that mojo. Tucker Kellogg's shot, saved by Matt Lacombe. Did he change what he was drinking in his Gatorade bottle? He really struggled out of the jump, but since then, Lacombe has made saves on 7 of 9 shots. Whistle there, timeout called. Colgate takes a moment to reset. The Raiders were down by 5, now down by 2. This has been a physical game to say the least. A lot of really hard-hitting plays, and that's what's helped Colgate stay with this.
Yeah, this is what you want to see. This is New York State lacrosse. You hear everyone talk about it when you got 2 teams from upstate playing each other. It just means more, and that's exactly what we've got in this game. Hard hit after a hard hit. I mean, you can just hear it from up here.
Well, we saw Jack Turner get hit the play before. That was Johnny Hartzell before the brief top. Plays pitch and catch with Jake Stevens on the near side. The Princeton transfer scored once already today. Wow, what a hit. That is for sure a penalty. Christian Muley takes Garrett Wire right up around his shoulders.
Yeah, there's no question about that one. Got him up really high. And Muley still saying, what was that for? Because that is close to as nasty of a hit as you'll see in lacrosse. You see Muley still going at it.
Like a pretty vicious hit. Here's another look. You can see that right arm wrap right around the throat. So maybe this isn't a question of what is the penalty, it's how severe is the punishment.
Yeah, I think the question is Charlie Loman going to stay in the game or not? Because it's not the initial hit that got him, as he said, it's the wraparound. It's the fact that you see he kind of takes that left hand off his stick and just straight up wraps him and just drags him to the ground. One of the corners.
Kellogg, someone who just throws himself into the lacrosse game. He strings sticks in his free time, which is its own enduring process. Kellogg waiting at that left wing. Owen Hiltz with the ball now. Joey Spallina stifled in close. Tried to tell the referee that that ball was in, but the man in zebra stripes says no.
Gives you flashbacks to last year.
Gives you flashbacks to the review that went against Syracuse on Saturday. Samalexo for the goal. Bounces it in, man up in transition, and Syracuse is back in the score sheet. 9-6 the score. Samalexo has a rip like that once in a while, and he piles it in, 9th career goal.
Talk about just taking advantage of the opportunity. Alexa's not going to be on the field as much this year as he's used to. I mean, he played close D for most of last season, but now back to the LSM position with Matt
Cone and Johnny Hartzell over X. Cone wins the draw. We saw Hartzell take a nasty fall earlier, exited the game, but glad to see him back on the field. Hate to see guys get injured this early in the season. Mason Cone has been a gift for Syracuse in the face-off at just one so far.
It's going to be a slash hitting the head.
We've seen a little bit of that. Ball free, Syracuse stays with it. Jake Stevens picked up. Roa gears up. His shot blocked down by Lacombe, but a bittersweet stop for the Colgate side that's about to go a man down. Still, that's the 10th save for Lacombe. Let's hear the call.
Number 9, 1 minute slash.
A 1-minute call, and again, it's on Charlie Loman, who was guilty of that 2-minute violation earlier. Roughly the same spot.
To give himself a better angle. Took that shot from almost GLE.
Hiltz sends it out up top. Kellogg, wow! You said it earlier, Adam, 115-mile-per-hour shot. He can rip it.
I don't think I ever saw that ball. I mean, that just went teleported from his stick into the back of the net. First off, just a great find here from Owen Hiltz. And then, guys, here's the feed from Hiltz. He realizes he has Kellogg wide open. And there it is, step up. The first couple shots for Kellogg in this game, he just hasn't fully been able to elevate, but does it here. Low to high, there's nothing a goalie can do about that. Just too strong of a shot. A special player is his poise and confidence. Doesn't let that slow start get into his head. Just continues to play his game. He knows that he has all the skill in the world to stop any shot. Now he's doing it.
Colgate moves out of a stack in front. Still keeping it wide. Michael Minikis, he has 1 assist in this game. He shovels it behind, but Mark saw it all the way. Mark still stranded outside of the cage. But eventually Syracuse gets back at it. Landon Clary on the ground ball pickup. Billy Dwan sends it up. Matt Wright fires over center. Here's Christian Muley. He's still searching for his first goal in this one after a hat trick on Saturday. Muley responsible for a pair of assists.
Colgate has done a great job ever since the start of the game of not committing too much on the 10-man ride, making sure that there's men back there so that Syracuse doesn't have an open net.
Feed in front and another score. Owen Hiltz back on the board. He opened up the scoring early on in this one, and now he's back. Syracuse fittingly back to a 5-goal lead after Hiltz's opening goal started a 5-goal run.
Yeah, almost identical to that first goal too. Hiltz with the cut and then the nice finish there. That's not just a classic finish. He kind of moves his stick over to get it past the goalie in Lacombe. He doesn't just catch and shoot.
7 for Spallina, double 7 on the goal in Owen Hiltz. And Mason Cohen fast out of the draw again. Hiltz tries for another. Oh, he got it! A hat trick. 2 goals just like that. Cardiac Cuse causing a heart attack on the Colgate side. Owen Hiltz with a rip. Mason Cohen fresh off the draw with the assist.
It's all because of Mason Cohen. The D3 face-off so far had the hat trick in the opener. I love Luke Roa's game. I think that he has a potential to be one of the best midfielders in the country. It's kind of a slow start today, though.
Max Yates with the ground ball pickup. Long stick midfielder. We've seen him try his hand at offense a little bit in this game, but there he comes up strong in his natural habitat. Donnie Tedesco with the ball. Colgate moving around, but that just escapes Griffin Walker. Recorded his first career point with a goal in the first half. There you go. Rory Connor has his hat trick. Colgate nabs its first goal of the second half and closes the gap back to 5.
That's how you bounce back after a Syracuse run. I mean, just how about that shot? Perfect placement on the right pipe.
So Colgate answers back, but Syracuse still leads by 5. Keep it tuned in to ACC Network Extra.
He has that box lacrosse background as the Canadian, but then also a sharpshooter from outside, and then his vision is better than almost anyone else.
Well, Hiltz is camped out at his same spot here, but this time Cohen goes in front, and there's Syracuse scores. Christian Muley on the board for the first time in this one. Already had a pair of assists. Muley adds on to his hat-trick performance from Saturday with his first goal here on Monday.
And now the Orange are rolling, and it's all because of what Mason Cohen has done on the X. You saw it earlier with the pass to Owen Hiltz. You see it here, him finding Christian Muley, and then a really nice finish there. It's not the greatest pass in the world, but Muley was able to contort the stick.
Now he fills his shoes pretty well. Cole Kurse now in the PLL with the Redwoods.
Yeah, Muley has that connection to Syracuse. Played for Team 91 growing up with Joey Spallina. Also, Brennan O'Neill played for them as well. You know, Team 91 has put so many incredible players to the next level, and we just see 2 of them here on the Syracuse attack.
Mikey Leo, an incredible shot. Rips it to the top shelf, and Syracuse earns its largest lead of the night, up to 7. Just like Mikey Leo's number. And watch this again. So Joey Spallina quarterbacks the offense from behind the cage like he has all game. Mikey Leo sends it. Minicus, marked by Jake Spallina. Moves out Rory Connor with a hat trick. Jack Turner goes back to the top shelf for his second goal of the game. His first one came in the second quarter, way closer to the net. This time he moves out a few yards and makes it count.
I said it was a snipe by Michael Leo. How about this one? It's almost impossible to beat Will Mark High sometimes. He's such a big goalie. He takes up so much of the cage, but the lowest.
Well, remember, he missed the 2023 season with a leg. He missed the 2022 season with a leg injury. Syracuse answers right back. Joey Spallina from goal line extended. The Orange elevate back to a 7-goal lead. This was a 3-goal margin at the half. We talked about how Colgate has been yo-yoing back and forth, going down 5-0 to start and inching back into the game. Well, Syracuse has just jumped out in a big way in the second half.
And Joey Spallina is playing like he's got something to prove. 7 goals in the opener, 9.
Teammate, Syracuse teammate now as they both transferred over.
Two top transfers in the country.
It's a big gain for Gary Gates' crew. Finn Thompson, are you serious? Michael Leo had the no-look assist. Colgate entirely lost. Syracuse doubles up Gate, 16-8.
With all of the focus on Joey Spallina, people forget about these two sophomores, Michael Leo and Finn Thompson, two of the best players in the class of 2022. If Spallina wasn't on this team, people would be talking about this pair as the best freshman pair in the country. And it's because of just the chemistry that they have, that behind the back.
Basketball, the Orange engineered that 24-point comeback to beat the Raiders. First win in 3 seasons there. Women's ice hockey, it's been a couple of big shutouts for the Colgate women's squad on top. This time Syracuse dominating in a big way. Mason Cone adds his first goal in Orange and his first goal at the D1 level. A Colgate team that was riding the high of winning the second quarter now looks utterly lost, just 45 miles from home.
I said it earlier, what makes Mason Cone such an elite player is not just that he wins faceoffs, it's what he does after that. The stick control, and how about that shot to bounce it past the keeper.
Of his draws in the first 2 games. Time expires on the third quarter. A late check there, but no call. Syracuse has been on top the entire way. Gary Gates' expression won't tell you a thing. He was as business as usual as you can be, but Owen Hiltz, Finn Thompson, everyone else right on top. 9-goal lead for the Orange. With a hat trick under his belt already in this game. Moves out behind his own net. Billy Dwan, the one marking him, joined by Riley Figueres. Connor penned himself into a corner but escapes.
Great recovery there by Figueres. Right when the man down ends, run right back to the crease, pick up the man. It's perfect.
You saw Ryan Favaro move out wearing number 44. Colgate comes through, strikes its first goal of the fourth quarter. Jacob Sposita has his second goal of the season, 15th of his career. It's a long road back to even, but every journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Colgate down just 8 now.
That's just a great look and a great find from Rory Connor. See, he just barely picks his head up at the last second as a man wide open in front of the goal. It's a great finish, nothing will.
Crossed up his opponent, but couldn't find enough room. Turner has 2 goals in this game. He cycles around the net. Winnicott, not a lot of room. Ball free in front. Mark covers. And Adam, whatever Colgate takes out of this game, it was a competitive first half. The Raiders are halfway to tying their win total of last season of just 2 games. This is something where you can take positives into Patriot League play if you're the Raiders.
State, and to play a really competitive half against Syracuse says a lot about this Raiders team. And look, I mean, the Patriot League is going to be really special this year, and I think Colgate might have a chance to do some damage.
Syracuse does damage moving right to left. Joey Spallina, that's a dangerous shot. Wow! Matt Lacombe comes up with a save. Spallina was one-on-one with the goaltender, and this time the 10-1.
And Lacombe has just been incredible.
Has been scoring in runs. There have been moments, there have been long periods of time where Matt Lacombe has looked like the strongest player on the field.
You know, it feels like Syracuse should have like 21, 22 goals right now.
Well, they're building up to it. Michael Leo adds his 3rd. That's a hat trick for the sophomore. Syracuse back up to its largest lead of the evening at 9 goals under 2 minutes to spare.
What makes this team so special is just the pure number of players who can strike out of nowhere. Just 1 goal for Michael Leo in the opener. Now he's got a hat trick today.
That assist goes to Owen Hiltz. That's 3 assists, 3 goals for Hiltz. Simmons Trophy, that's just Syracuse and Hobart, that's true. But that is probably the closest you can get to it right now. Syracuse, of course, won the Krause-Simmons Trophy last year. Colgate comes through there. Ben Trumbull nabs his first goal of the season. Ontario native, like many people in this game, played his high school ball at Culver Military Academy, just like Owen Hiltz, who has 6 points for Syracuse. And Trumbull took it in plenty of space, plenty of room. Swift shot.
Starting to see some of the reserves on the field here for Syracuse, and just a miscommunication on the man.
9-goal deficit. Owen Hiltz, a hat trick, 3 assists. Joey Spallina ties his career high with 9 points. Syracuse comes out with a massive win. Back-to-back W's to open up the season, both of them right here in the Dome.
Yeah, very impressive win here for the Orange to face adversity and to beat it. You know, you take the 5-goal lead, struggle, but then bounce back. That's huge